morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning, and it is almost 9 o'clock. It's 5 minutes to 9 a.m. I didn't drink all my coffee from Dutch Brothers yesterday, so I'm going to finish that up. Then I'm going to have some breakfast. I do have a couple things to show. I like to stamp and make cards, so I got this beautiful new folder. And stamp set. The stamp set goes with it. If I could pick it up. And it says, time to celebrate. In case you need me, I'm here. Hello, happy birthday. So great, thankful, and for you. So and the folder and die is called Beautiful Butterflies Hybrid Embossing Folder. And it is from Stampin' Up. Here's the dies. I'll show you the embossing folder first. This all goes together. This is the embossing folder. And it's a hybrid embossing folder, which means that I will show you. I haven't done any stamping or die cutting in a while, so, and I do mean a while, like it's been over a year. And I have all these stamp sets that are behind me over there in that rack. And it's full. But this butterfly set came out and I just had to have it. So this big one goes, I think it creates a card in the shape of a butterfly, and the fold would be right here in your card. This is the part, I believe, that goes inside the folder. It's nice that it comes with two frames that fit the greeting. This is really beautiful. And then all the little butterflies are right here. Most of the time I use my scan and cut. I would have just I don't know. Let's look at the stamps. Yeah, I would have used my scan and cut for this and paid less. But I like the embossing folder and the dies. It was all it's called a bundle. And it was $66 for the bundle. And it's beautiful. Here's what they look like. So we'll have to make some cards with this. Usually I store my dies inside with my stamps, but this set is a tad large for that, so we won't be doing that. We'll put it back in the folder. And I don't think, yeah, this will fit inside with it. Look at that. so it can all be stored in the folder. Technically, you're not supposed to do that because it stretches out the folder, but I don't really care. So, the other thing I have to show you is an Amazon haul, which really isn't a lot. I spent a total of $21. Tape's being stubborn. There we go. So this is everybody's been asking about this, and sometimes you can find it for $10, and it's really a great little spinner. So these are called O-P-O-U-N-T, O-Point. They're a curved eye needle. There are 10 of them in here because they do break. I try to fix them before I move. Well, when I fix them, I have to wait for it to dry for 24 hours and I move on to another needle. But this is what they are. I pulled that out of the box and take a look. There is my patches inside that little itty bitty box. And my sweet boy. He's so much better. And I am super happy that he is. My baby, huh? Patches, what's he doing, baby? Oh, what's my baby? He's happy. He's been fed and yeah. So he's gonna chew up the box. He likes stickers and tape, and I have to be really careful because he'll eat it. Oh yeah, and our kitten is getting huge. You see him? That's Tiger. And he whenever the big cats come around, he'll lay down as if in submission. So anyway, let's get on with this little box opening. So these needles, let's check them out. I'm hoping these are the thicker ones because I like them better. I don't like floppy needles. They can't really tell. They don't seem super floppy. Let's open. This is how the bead comes. This one is supposed to be a green one that I ordered. I didn't really need another one, but I wanted to show you how it comes. They come in different colors. I have a purple one. I have two purple ones. I don't have the pink one. I do have a white one. And I always get them when they're on sale. So I always have an extra one if it stops working. And here's what's in the box. You get your instructions. you get 2 bead needles. And these look like the ones, these look pretty much like these. And then you get your bead spinner. Now, it says it's green, but that looks like a bluish green to me. You get 2 bowls. One's a tiny one, one's a larger one. And the lid. You get a cord. And then you get, oh, look at this. You get some string and a thimble, or I mean a bobbin of string. I think they're different. We'll use up this string. My favorite is, and here's the spinner itself. But I'm not going to use this one because it's brand new and kind of want to keep it that way. The needles, however, will go in my drawer because I keep all my needles together. We'll put the cord back in. I have a purple one with some beads in it, and we'll spin those beads. So this is the Bead Act, and I paid all of $10 for it. And it's really a great little bead spinner. I do have the wooden bowls. However, my hands just don't work like they should. So the wooden bowls are really hard for me. That's why I opted for this bead spinner. So let's grab one of these what are they called? O-Point, and there are 10 needles in here. That should keep me bead spinning for a while. We'll use my favorite string, Stretch Magic. I've been buying it while it's on sale, and then I put it on they'll send it to me every few months. If I need it sooner, they'll send it to me. Anyway, oh, he went to his Betty Bye basket. Okay, I guess he's done with the box. You done with the box, man? Are you done with the box, pretty boy? Mr. Sweet Face, I love you. Anyway, sorry. I went to pet him this morning. Man, he didn't even move. I guess he was super tired, like me. My sleep has been interrupted so many times last night. I jolted out of sleep about 12:20 at right after midnight. I thought I heard my son and granddaughter come home, but they weren't home. And it really freaked me out. So I sat up waiting. I did text them. They said they had gotten a jump last night. They killed my battery. I think Faye may have killed it with the radio by not turning the car on. She said it was only on for about 15 minutes, and I'd say it was on longer than that. But they got a jump, and they got home. Josh didn't get off till after midnight. Anyway, let's spin. There's not a lot of beads in this bowl, so they aren't bad needles. I like them. Now, if this part stays on, we'll be good. Because that's the part that breaks apart. It's easy to control. Usually I could feel the needle, but there aren't that many beads in it, so it takes a little longer. So what's everybody doing on this fine Sunday? I know my friend Carol is using her Cricut today and cutting out mats for her smaller pictures, the two by 3. I forget the size of them, but I have it as well. It prints out like small selfie pictures, and I like it. But I would really like some larger pictures, so I have to go through my phone and transfer them to a stick, and then send it in to Walgreens or something and have them printed. I'm not really sure how to do that. Last night I cleaned a bunch of videos out of my phone. That helped with some room. So this is what we're spinning. I'm sure you can guess what it is. I've seen the movie Wicked 100 zillion times. I really love that movie. I'm waiting for part 2 to come out in November. And it'll be in the theater, so I'll probably have to go see it. And then buy the movie. And I'll probably go by myself because I'm the only one that really likes Wicked. I'd really like to see the Broadway play, but you know, trip to New York and the Broadway, that's pretty expensive. So that's out of the question. I've been to New York. So I've been there once with my ex-husband. I didn't even get to see the Statue of Liberty because he was afraid that we'd get mugged or something. I don't know. He said it's a dangerous place to be. And I wasn't afraid. I wanted to see Times Square and I wanted to see it all. But he was like, nope. My one and only time I could see New York. And he didn't want to do it. He lived there, so I guess he knows best. Anyway, how do you go to all the way to New York and don't see the Empire State Building and all the other stuff? How do you not do that? Well, we did not. But my husband and I are getting a motorhome and we're going to travel. And we'll probably go see New York. See what it's all about. Why not? There's a lot in the United States alone to see. Right in our own backyard. So we don't have to go to Paris or anywhere like that. We'll travel the United States. And I've seen a lot of it already. Like, I've traveled through many, many, many states. I've lived in California, Pennsylvania, Florida, a lot of different places. South Carolina. I've been in Oklahoma, Texas. I lived in Dallas for a while, for a few years, with my daughter. And yeah, we've lived in a lot of places. We've seen a lot. My daughter used to read. I couldn't read a map, so when we drive from state to state, she directed us, and I trusted her. And she was a good navigator. We'd go on road trips. She loved that. While I had a car, we did a lot of road trips. We did a lot of moving around. All my husbands have been military. I've been married 5 times, twice to the same man. I'm married to him now. He's the first one I married and the last one. I guess we were destined to be together. After I had all my kids, some 30 years later, we found each other again. We talked on the phone for about 2.5, 3 years. And for one reason or another, he never moved to Washington. So I said, well, one of us has to make the move. You buy a house and I'll move there. And I did, but I was super homesick all the time because I left my grandchild. I only had one at that point. She was just turning 2. Oh, it's not really picking up because there are not enough beads in it. See, it's pretty empty. So let's put some more beads. Actually, we'll just make some bracelets. Let's make some bracelets with it. There we go. Brand new needle, and I love it. We'll add some more beads in a minute. I'm getting pretty good at this. That's 7 inches. I don't like to waste it because a roll like this is about $20. So I try to use as less as possible to tie with. So that was my little haul. I had a haul yesterday, if you want to go back and watch that, from Hobby Lobby. I went in there for certain things, and I did get them. About what they had of it. This is what we made. It represents Glenda and Alphaba. So I'm going to put some more beads in the bead spinner and keep spinning. We're at 25 minutes. Okay, so we're going to use these. These I got at Michael's. Then we're going to use this really light pink. So that green is Alphaba. The pink is Glenda. The white is Glenda. We'll add a little more. And the black is Alphaba. Mix them around. Shake it up. So let's get spinning. Let's see, where did my needle go? I do this all the time. Here's my string. Oh, and my needle's right here. It fell off my board. So let me show you what happens when you put more beads in the bead act. The more beads, the better it is. See, I was able to spin quite a, whoops, I had a tremor there. It happens. I just get down on the floor and pick them up. Most of them went on my desk. I no longer bend over in the chair because I fell off of it and I have a huge bruise on my shoulder. It actually came out from underneath me, threw me into the desk, and believe me, that was no fun. None at all. They just jump right onto the needle when there's a lot of beads. And out of the bowl sometimes. Oops. Yeah, I'm having a little trouble controlling it because of my tremors. It's the coffee. My tremors are normally controlled. But sometimes when you drink caffeine and don't eat like you should, like a meal every breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a snack when you're diabetic, I get the shakes too. And I haven't eaten breakfast, but I will after this. We're at 30 minutes, but we're going to keep spinning because it's fun. And some people just like to watch it. But this is how the bead act works. And it's probably one of my favorite tools in my bead collection. It does have a control. You can control it left or right and to the off position in the middle. And then this little button here, right there. Let me back it up so you can see. This little thing that rolls back and forth, that controls the speed. You can go off, super slow, to super fast. So, yeah. Let's move that. Bring this back in because this is how I measure. I have a ruler somewhere, but I'm not sure where it's at. It's about 7 inches right there. Yep. So we're gonna tie it. Oh, not quite long enough. So we'll have to spin some more. We got one bracelet out of that so far. I usually spin a whole bunch and then make my bracelets. Big eye needle and I can't see it. Really? We'll bring it back in, turn it on, and spin. Clay beads are one of my favorites to work with. They must be. I have a huge collection. And I like wearing the bracelets. They're comfortable. All right. Turn this off. Put these in. I see some beads on the floor. I'm gonna pick them up. Ooh, I got a whole bunch down here. I believe I got them. All right. That's 7 inches. Let's slide them down. Give it a pre-stretch. It usually keeps it from breaking. Not one is the same, because you get what you get when you bead spin, when you have a bunch of colors mixed. Okay. Bless you. Might want to check our filter. The air filter thing. I don't know why, but that's one of the last things you check, you know? It's like putting batteries in a fire alarm smoke detector. It's one of the last things you do. It could save your life, but you still don't really think about it. It's taken me 3 days and I'm still not got a full cylinder. Some days I can make 30 or 40 and other days 5 or 6. Just depends. on how I'm feeling, how my body's feeling, how long I can sit for, things like that. So far, it's been 41 minutes. This one's a much longer video. Sometimes you have to shake them down. We lost only one that time. All right. This is going to be the end of our video. We're going to make a couple more bracelets. And that's going to be that. By the way, my name is Lynn. I'm Creative Chaos. And if you liked what, oop, I used too much string there. I wasted, and I don't like doing that. If you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, and share. Ring the bell. It costs nothing to thumbs up. And it only takes a second to click the button. Again, that's how our channels grow. And the subscribe button. The cylinder is getting full. It's taken me a few days, but I have things to do in between, you know, chores, things like that. This is what I got in the last 3 days, I believe. But I'll have more on there. I made these yesterday. The hearts represent, well, the pink represents Glinda, and the hearts represent how much she loves herself. Because she does. She loves herself very much. So, I think I got no, there's not enough on here. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. I know I will. I don't think we have anywhere to be today. And it might be a relaxful day. Make bracelets. Run a load of laundry. Do the dishes. That's about it. Maybe watch some more of Once Upon a Time. My granddaughter and I are watching that together. I won't watch it without her. I've already seen it, but she hasn't. So I'm trying to stay within where we're at with it. And So anyway, everybody have a great day. See ya tomorrow. Bye-bye.